Hey guys, welcome back to another Coin Snobz video. Looking at part number 5 of us trying to fill a Lincoln Cent album, 1941 to 1974, with nothing but coin roll hunted coins. Initially we started out doing just customer wrapped rolls. We unfortunately, because of course, demand, we had to kind of throw in some bank wrapped coins as well. But the good news is that all of these that are here right now, this is all customer wrap rolls. 31 more customer wrap rolls have been gone through, and honestly, I think we did pretty good. Right here in the middle, of course, is all of our extra copper stuff. This is things that don't necessarily pertain to the album or things that we already know for a fact we do not need in the album, and or may not be able to replace something in the album that's already better than what we have. So naturally, 1982 coppers and back. Nothing in here of any kind of value. This has already been gone through. This has already been scoped and all that fun stuff. So this is literally just copper. Put that off to the side. Left-hand side here is all of Keith's coins that he found. Right-hand side is all the coins that I found. Plus, there's a couple of interesting things here offset to the side. But, yeah, I'm going to go through all these real fast and see what will replace what we already have in the album, what we can use to fill some holes. Wish us luck. All right, successfully sorted. First off of the oddities here is we got a 1951S, which we already have one of those in the album, but this one has a little bit of an interesting looking mint mark, so I'm going to put that under the scope, of course. Not that I don't put everything under the scope. A 1971S with, looks like at least an inverted mint mark, but mint mark does look a little weird, so I'm going to take a really good look at that one and obsess over it for a little bit. 1973 Denver, that was just a little bit too good to put into the copper pile, even though we already have a really nice 73 Denver in the album. Don't want to get rid of it, we'll keep that. Throw it in a tube. And some wheat pennies that we know we already have. 1958 Denver, super common. Of course, we already have that one in the album. And it's not better than what we have in the album already. 51 Denver. Not as good as the one that's already in the album. And a 1939. A little bit too early for the album, so good problem to have with that guy. Then we got this 1953S here with what looks like die cracks or die damage, maybe some lamination, so gonna have to look at that one better under the scope, of course. And a 1974 Denver that looks like it was maybe struck through a little bit of debris right here, right around the 12 o'clock. And kudos to Keith for seeing this one. I don't even know if you guys are going to be, yeah, 1986S. So this is a proof coin that has been in circulation for a very long time. I mean, that is a nasty looking coin, but it is a proof coin, so, I mean, we have to keep it. I know it sounds kind of crazy, and most of you guys are out there thinking why it's garbage, but we just can't let that go away. It's still a proof coin. And then I found a 1984 plain that could be a double ear, so, of course, gonna look at that under the scope. And obviously, everything that is completely non-collectible / copper / just not something that we want to keep, not good enough to keep, what have you, goes right into the copper bin. And it was definitely time to get us a new copper bucket, because the one that we had was just getting way too heavy. So, naturally, last video, if you guys haven't seen that yet, I'll leave a little info card up here so that you can watch all of those. We completed the right side, the easy side, of course, 1962D through 1974S. This is all done, just looking for possible replacements, which we did find some decent replacements. Found a better 71D, a little bit better 72S, a much better 65, a way better 66, and then of these 67s, let's see which one we want to use. Oh, let's go with this one here on the right side. It's got a pretty decent amount of mint luster on it. That one, of course, copper bin. And then some 64 Denvers for replacement. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to go with the one on the right. It's got some nasty spots on it, but it does have a little bit of mint luster there on the lowest parts. Yeah, why not? Let's go with that one. So we'll replace that one. And a decent looking 62 Denver. All right, the old ones are out. Let's pop the new ones in. Good looking 69S, finally. Really, really good looking 66. Like, that thing is, that's mid-state red for sure. 65, 62 Denver. And make sure it goes in straight, or it will drive me crazy. 64 Denver. Now we're going to the advanced side. This is where it starts to get a little bit more difficult. Did find a 62 plain in decent condition. So that one's going in. We did fill a hole over here. Other than that, all we have is this 61 Denver. Little bit of a better coin. So, into the copper bin that one goes. And pop that bad boy in there. And then the hardest part of all. 1950D back to 1941 plain. We found one, a 1948. But I mean, I guess we can't complain too much if we do that, you know, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more times, 12 more times, we'll actually have this side full. But of course, this side has the steel pennies, and that's gonna be, I don't know. I honestly cannot remember back to when we actually ever found a steel penny in any coin roll. I know I have, but I mean, it's probably been well over a decade since I personally have found a steel penny, like, ever in a coin roll. 1945S found a little bit of a better one. So we'll pop this guy out, and of course, put that one in. And this one will have a permanent home in a plastic tube with millions upon millions, probably, of his friends. Anyways, that's it. So, what was it? 31, 32 customer wrap rolls. Got us a little bit further. I mean, it's naturally going to slow down to a crawl now because the easy stuff is pretty much gone. But, I mean, it's bound to happen, right? It absolutely has to happen, and Lord knows we go through quite enough coins. Well, I mean, can you ever really go through enough coins? We go through quite a few coins, I should say, to at some point fill this bad boy up. Either way, it's been an adventure. Glad that we could bring you guys along with it. Plenty more of adventures to come just with this concept alone. I am going to start doing the Dansko albums. I have a Lincoln penny and a nickel, Jefferson nickel album, Dansko album that I'm going to start filling from probably local coin shop and from eBay. So we'll figure out which one of those we're going to do first. I'm kind of leaning towards the nickels just because the nickels are going to be cheaper. I mean, there is some pricey nickels in the 1938 through, I think, 2007, 2008 range, but not like the pennies with the 1909 through 2011. As you guys, I'm sure, could imagine, that one's going to be a little bit expensive, especially since the goal is to have all of those coins AU or, you know, hopefully mint state or better all the way up. Anyways, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. If you liked the video, go ahead and throw it a like. Tick the bell to make sure you get notification every single time that we do upload a video. Don't forget, in the comments below, let us know how we're doing, what you think. Till next time, love you all, God bless, and we'll see you soon. Stay safe, everybody.